Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Preston, and today we're back with some more Evolve Lab, because I am learning. I am learning. So, we could go with this, but the main thing is I want to try out all the new stuff and things like that as well. And we kind of like got all sorts of cool stuff. Now, I will admit, me just kind of like trying stuff out, I've been kind of praying doing not more optimum builds or all sorts of that sort of stuff. So, there's a lot of me doing stupid stuff. All the time. Every single time. It's just there always is, right? My brain does not work in the way I wish it to, and that is pretty much just it. So, we're just going to try and work around everything as much as I possibly can. So, we got this guy, which does kind of more energy-based stuff. That guy does energy-based stuff. We don't have the Hermit Crab or anything else just yet. We've got this one we could go with, which, this is +1 size. What's this from start? Nothing. So basically the main thing is probably going to go for like these things and maybe this guy, because his stuff is pretty good. What's the squid and the hexapus? 2.5. Okay, so this is quicker, but this has +1 size and like extra bonuses. Ooh. This has less speed but more strength. Interesting. And also, like, the stuff it can pick up and things like that as well. You know. Interesting fire. Iron stats. Interesting. But yeah, we're going to try and figure stuff out. I want to have, like, 2 energy-based stuff, because I do like the energy things, and the stuff that they can do is kind of really cool. And we'll go for Hexapus as well. We'll just go random. Let's do random. Okay, this is what we get given. That is what we get given. We're just going to do random, we're going to go for it, and then we'll do whatever we need to do. Let's take the first one and jump back in. So, me being a dumb idiot and everything else as well. Ooh, convert. What does that do? Converts an enemy action with the ally tag into a friendly one. Huh. Interesting. That seems really good. Ghost. Whenever this deals damage for a duration, it loses. When it deals damage or the duration ends, it loses 1. Oh, it loses 1 damage. Okay. When a ghost dies, it has 0 damage. Okay, so basically it will last for 1 second and then it loses damage and will continually go around. Okay, cool. Interesting. That's kind of a cool combo. And we got increment modules. Adds 1 more module to it. I think that's probably a good idea to start with, right? Oh. If it already exists. Okay. I'm trying to figure like how this one's gonna work. Like my Chuppy Copper. Grumpy Missy. If you're a Grumpy Missy, let's just go with like lots of children. That seems like a great idea. Dolphin as well. Ooh. Spawn a dolphin enters battle for a random direction. Re-enters the battlefield for a random direction after leaving. Does not bounce on collisions. Cool. That seems kind of interesting. I kind of like the idea of that as well. So let's check that down. Do we keep a tentacle around? Because they do block a lot of shots, and I think that's actually still pretty useful, right? Or do we go for like this, which blocks a lot of shots? The duration of this is longer, and I think it's a lot better as well, plus the health benefit. So we'll do that. Weaken seems interesting. Increase the size. Just do that to the dolphin. I have a massive dolphin that just keeps going around consistently all the time. Actually, yeah, it's kind of really important. Battle Dance. Oh, increased strength for 1 action. Interesting. That is kind of cool. Let's just increase my tentacle size, because I think that's just going to be useful on that one. No, this one here. So we got like stuff that's going to summon other things. I think this one we might as well go with more like offensive, and try like maybe like actual projectiles and maybe offense attacks. Or maybe this should have been the child one. Oh well. Not much to worry about. And this one will think we'll need more health on him anyway. And I think that's probably a good idea. Let's check another hammer. And then we'll get some health. Because this one I think is going to end up being like all up in it. This one probably won't be as much. And then what we're going to do here... What are we going to do here? I think the convert is really good if I do get something that's going to summon a lot of stuff. So I think that's like actually kind of counteract things. And then it can be kind of its own special summoner as well. Which I think is going to be pretty useful. I think Battle Dance isn't bad. During the next state, the creature has strength increased by 1 for each damage on this action. I used to use once per fight. Okay, so not quite as usually wanted it to. But I could just increase its energy. It's got the energy tag, so might as well. Does more damage there. So combat! And what we've got here. This is alive. That seems very useful. Yes. Mine now. Every time they summon, just become mine. And I have a ghost that just kind of floats around, does whatever. Although I'm losing this, because like these things don't aim anywhere. And it's getting really annoying. I don't even know why I tried. I thought, yeah, that'd be the best counter I can come up with. The net. What does the net do? Throw it towards enemy, stuns them. Interesting. That's kind of cool. It does help with this. Adds curse. This action... When this action dies, apply 1 curse to each stack. There's 1 health and 1 curse. Curse stacks. User... Okay, so like, is that like an action thing? Interesting. Add 1 shield to the action. Okay, so we can start shielding up. Interesting. I think this one is pretty good for shielding, so I will start investing in that. Iron Skin, what does that do? Reduce all damage taken from actions without the energy tag. Interesting. An egg. Uses 1 health on spawn equal to its health. Each level has 1 base health. Huh. So you could summon lots of tadpoles, basically, with that. That kind of seems what I would like to do. Maybe get them targeting and stuff like that would be also a good idea. Okay. Oh, can I not apply the poison to the hammer? Ah, I selected it. My brain just does not want to work half the time. It is hilarious. I guess we'll do improved accuracy as well on that first hammer, and then let's go into combat. We've got here the stun guy, lots of shielding. I'm going to go with that one because it's got the poison already, and it might actually be useful to break through stuff. Like, eventually, like, I might get a good option to actually, like, kill this off with just, like, 1 shot. Although my hammer is not as effective as I would like it to be. Well, let's speed this up, shall we? I was thinking, like, I got a good idea about stuff, and then I'm just gonna get, like, absolutely nailed every single time. Like no questions asked. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I mean, there is. Just play better, but still, like, you know, it's just kind of frustrating more than anything else. Adds 3 infested to the action. Could I do that with this? With the egg again? Oh, that's so cool. That egg's gonna spawn so many things. No, it did not. Oh, it did. Okay. Didn't really do much, though. Well... They'll just speed this up. I'm either going to lose or win, and I don't really know which, so... And I don't think we're going to win, so... Like, gotta love it. I jump into this thing the first time round, and then I just get annihilated within like the first bunch of runs on it. I think it's like, oh no, I can figure this out. Do something interesting. Nope. Not at all. Yeah, okay. Research. Can we actually buy anything? No, we do not. Okay, cool. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's try this again. Let's go random. Yeah, random is random, clearly. Like, two the same one every single time. There we go. Something different on each. Let's go. Harmless, because I'm a loser that keeps losing. You can tell my saltiness. It doesn't even compute at all. Okay. So, what do you want to do? I guess this is going to be sort of like something law. One direction, I would sign disappears after duration. Okay, so that would just basically come in, stay, and take hits, essentially, is what that's meant to do. Kind of interesting idea. Do like the idea of it. I think we put a ghost down, just because, like, I need something to deal damage with this, and this guy as well. And then if I get ricochet with this, or poison, stuff like that, that's going to be really useful. And maybe like a poison cloud as well, just so this can actually do stuff other than normal things. This just kind of sits there and does stuff, so yeah, the egg was not good last time, as far as I could tell. So I am not a fan of that. This one, what are we going on here? Avoid, avoid, child. No dash though. Net. I guess we just go boomerang, because we need at least something we can fire at people, because I think that's like the best course of action. The net being kind of towards the enemy as well seems pretty good. And then we do just like spawn like a single child with this one, and go for like that sort of play. Right? And then just like get lots of health if we can do that. This one's kind of similar in the way that I'm like, I don't really know what I want to do. I don't think I got any good starts. I mean, I'll take a dolphin though. And then we'll just like heavily invest in the dolphin. Size seems pointless. Maybe set up some like defenses. Yeah. Set up some defenses. Let us go. What are you doing? You've literally got nothing. You are harmless, so we can survive with anything. There's no point using that one. Maybe there is. Let's just see how this does first. You know, my lovely dolphins are literally going to avoid everything as much as they can. Okay, dolphins will kind of run the show with this. I think they're not a bad choice. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. More dolphins. Even more dolphins. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Yeah, this avoidance is not what I want to keep seeing. But okay. So this wants to kind of just stay away from stuff, doesn't it? Do we want to put a law in then for that reasoning? No. We're going to hit this. We want to get the ricochet. So add one bounce. Increase that. Do we apply weaken? Or just increase the speed of it? I think we increase the speed of it. Because I want it to go as fast as possible. And it just bouncing around would be hilarious if we ever get that working. And then what we're going to do on this one. So I got boomerangs and stuff. Let's just throw more boomerangs. Let's just have fun with boomerangs, I think, is what we want to do with this one here. And then maybe get like some defensive tools to kind of like, you know, not die. Let's check a cleanse out. I think that's fine. Increase the damage of the boomerang. Or do we go for an avoid? Let's put an avoid in. let's see how that works. I want to see how like some of this stuff functions as well, because I'm pretty sure I can do slightly better. We'll throw a hammer, because it is solid. I kind of like the idea of that. And I guess we'll increase this health of this one, or do increase the damage? Can I increase the damage? No, I cannot. I can increase that size. A dolphin. All in the harmless category. So Gloomy Bentley, go on, do your thing. Do your thing. Cool. The main thing for me is I need to learn, like, exactly how to kind of, like, function with this stuff, really, more than anything else. Like, how to get it working. Okay, so this one, we've got this set up, which is kind of nice. I think we do this so it goes somewhere. Let's set the poison up as well on it, because I think that's just going to be funny. And maybe set the tracking on the poison will be another thing that we have to do as well if we get the opportunity. We've got our cleanse on my side on this one. Do we give, like, one of our things poison? Could be interesting. Action. Decrease the currently selected action size and half all stats and module counts. Then add a copy of it to the next and previous state. Oh, so if you get something that you've really set up and you want to duplicate across, then you can do that as well. Interesting. The fragile on this is the problem, isn't it? I don't really have much energy stuff for this. We could set up some spikes, but that's more to be for stuff that wants to rush us down. If we're doing that, though, this is kind of the one I want to use that on for rush downs and stuff, so yeah, we'll put the spikes in there. And then what this does, reduce all damage without the energy tag. So this could, Iron Stance could be pretty interesting. Although I don't know if that stacks, is the other question. The other thing is we want to figure out. Or do we just put ourselves a poison dolphin? Actually, what happens if we took the targeting on that? I want to see if that does make a difference. We want to kind of stay away from stuff, but also like poison things as well. So I guess we'll put the poison on that for now. And then we'll get some defense again with that and just see how it goes. So this has got a dash with that and those, so I guess, yeah, we'll stick with the octopus. No. Hexapus. I'm just going to keep throwing lots of boomerangs everywhere until I actually get them targeting. I thought I had them targeting, but I guess not. The main thing is the poison will do a good amount of work with this, so like if it hits them, the children as well will do a lot. I should probably give poison to them as well. Like the poison will do the work because it gets through the shielding, which is kind of like the reason why I think it was a good idea to at least have some poison early. Because heavy stuff like that I can't deal with. Average, random, dangerous. Let's just go average. And see what my troubles are. So we've got healthy. We have ninja, so decrease size, decrease transition times. Seems pretty good. All of your actions have +1. No. Health, the poison ticks twice as fast. You've got a good amount of poison. That seems interesting on there. Chaotic energy. Whenever a state gets executed, add a random action with the energy tag to it. The state machine gets executed in a random order. Rusty Archie, have fun with that. This doesn't have poison, so I guess we'll try and make this guy the poison guy. And then you can just be like, longevity, so all of my durations. Donut doesn't have a duration. That does. I mean, I could have put duration on this, actually, but... and that's kind of fine. So I guess we'll just take healthy for now. Right? And this action kills a living action. Spawn a copy of this action. Huh. Interesting. Bounce around. Bounce around. And I could put more like plants and stuff. Grow, interesting. Could keep growing and growing and growing. That is an interesting idea. I think I could convert just to make sure that I don't get kind of issues on that would be a good idea. Although I do want the improved accuracy on that, maybe. Actually, no. On this, we want the improved accuracy. Just so this will actually do stuff as well. I think that is a good idea. This having a duration of 1 is kind of cool. It would have really worked well if I took the increased duration thing, if I knew this was going to be in there. But I guess my brain doesn't think like that. Oh well. So what do you want, brave Mimi? I am thinking about, like, what is, like, the thing I want to be doing here. Do I just, like, chuck in more dolphins? Yeah, I think we chuck in more dolphins. Some hammers and stuff could be interesting as well. We'll just go shuriken. Equal to double this action's damage in a random direction. So if it does 2, it'll do 4. So we can just increase the damage to have lots of shuriken out. Interesting idea. And they're fragile, so, but they are projectiles. They could stop stuff, right? I like the idea of that. And then destroying things and just like increasing its damage to ridiculous proportions. We'll think about that. I will think about that. Here, I guess we'll just set up some like, yeah, so just increase the speed of this. Do I increase this damage as well? Surprising is pointless. Combo would be kind of cool, but I don't know if that works because I've already got like 2 other things set up on it. Like, can I get another, You know what, for science, I will figure this out. I might be dumb. You can! Cool. That is a good idea. My brain sometimes has good ideas. I learn it from this guy straight away. Okay, so this guy takes control of other stuff, which is kind of the thing we don't really want. So we don't want to be summoning things so we can get away with it. That has a child on it, and that has dolphins. Okay. So I guess we just do this. Just hope we don't, like, lose. Can they take control of only living stuff, right? That dolphin was insane. I want to mess around with some of the new stuff and things like that. I gotta figure some of this stuff out. It'd be pretty cool. Rage, interesting. Well, he's gone, so I guess we're not using that for now. Yeah, so dolphins are like overpowered as hell. I guess, yeah, put the curse down and have fun with that. Doesn't need to bounce because it doesn't bounce anyway. Infested seems pretty good on the dolphin then as well, for the exact same thing as it keeps the poison and stuff going. Like, I might as well at this point. I guess now we want to increase, like, the health of this stuff as well. So, yeah, you need to increase the health. And I guess we'll just put in... Can we put a charm in just to make sure that if something does spawn, we take control of it as well? The good news is, at least my health is, like, high enough to survive a lot of stuff on this one. You know, because I've invested in health and stuff, we're going to be alright. It's one of the things I'm learning a lot of with this as well. Like, it's kind of really interesting to try and figure this stuff out. And I know that I am not the smartest person out there, but it's kind of nice to be like, oh, I get it now. That's why I had so many issues with it before in the past. And all this jazz, right? So. Now, let's make Super Dolphin. Gonna make Super Dolphin on him, and then this one. I guess I do want to increase his strength, because they're also strength-based, aren't they, still? Yeah. So that would be a good idea to increase the strength, increase the damage, and just kind of go from there. So this is a good one across the board, and then just like maybe increase the health again, just so we have something up. And we're facing off against a Trident. Interesting, targeted, problem. And something that will also just like rip and tear through. That's got Fragile on, so maybe just go with Dolphins and just deal with Dolphins. Ah, the curse. Curse is a problem. Super curse for the Super Dolphin. Did not know that's how that all functioned. So Venom, I guess you could take Venom because you technically have poison. Is interesting. Companion for health. The action with the live tag, the highest health, and you'll get special 2 size and can't be converted the first time you use. I guess that's actually pretty good for you, because like you pretty much are that sort of build. And you having the Venom could be interesting. Maybe we'll just stack more poison on like the cool stuff. There we go. That's what I want. Target that. Maybe get these Venom as well, just so they have it. And then those might be like, maybe they target stuff? Who knows? Ooh, Trident. It exists. We could use it. Maybe. But I'm thinking, like, I just want to go, like, Super Dolphin. And, like, speed, that, increased health. Super Dolphin. Yeah, Super Dolphin. Just gonna mess around with just like one giant Super Dolphin. Not that it actually ever matters. And loads of other little dolphins that hopefully will just like obscure shots eventually, like once they build up. Maybe. Who knows? Do we set poison on one of these dolphins? I think so. It'd be a good idea. Adding bounces on these could be a good idea, but I really just want to ramp up the damage on them because of that's kind of like the whole point of why they keep doubling and stuff. And like if it does kill stuff, like having it happen again would seem pretty cool as well. Ricochet, just keep them in play. Again, is a good idea. Maybe I'm over-investing in Shuriken. Maybe I shouldn't be doing the things I'm doing, but, you know. I am a special case. It could increase my own speed, increase my own size, which seems like a terrible idea. Poison seems interesting. Approach, I don't want to do that. Again, maybe we do this and just like set up a convert for anything that could be a bit annoying to deal with. Like straight away, just so we have it. And then this Super Dolphin gets poison as well. And you summon that for the lore, and then you launch that thing at me. Do we just go with this then? No. A Dangerous 6. Let's go with Dangerous 6. Let's fight. Ouch. Man, that ramped up on that thing. Wasn't a bad idea, just didn't get the triggers I wanted on them overall. Shame, shame. Poison, bounce, bounce. Let's go. Do we live? Shame. I was hoping these guys would, like, target him specifically, but yeah, it looks like we're not gonna survive this with the curse and stuff. Shame. If I could hit him, like, it'd be alright, but no. Man, it is a steep learning curve. To the research. Okay, still got not that. Fine, fair enough. It's not that bad though. We did, like, get quite far down through some of the challenges and stuff. I'm still learning a lot of things, so maybe I should go back and maybe simplify it a little bit. And just, like, do this second stage here, just so I can kind of wrap my head around it a little bit better. Let's do this, and yeah, we'll do this with the extra life, and we're doing a simple run just to finish everything off today, because I think I'm grasping it within reason, right? Like, my brain gets it, but I'm not too sure how to kind of implement the strategy that I want, right? I think that's the problem. So what are we doing here? So you're energy based anyway. Now we could do summon projectiles and then put targeting on this, so at least it would do something, which seems pretty good. Yeah, and I think that's probably like the best solution I've got to start with. On this one, we just do like boomerangs or hammers. No, we just... Oh, no. No. Let's do this. I want to do the whole Ninja Star stuff. Improved aim, and then just add a bounce, and then just have fun with that. We're going to make that work. It's going to be hilarious, because it won't work. And I guess then we're just going to put mines down, like, as many of them as possible with this. I think we should do, like, double mine, and then I think set that up there and that up there. And if we get something to, like, extend these, it'd be pretty cool for the duration and stuff, so we always basically have them up. Mines. Yeah, so I'm kind of... My brain is thinking about lots of stuff. And I think just trying to, like, get your head around it is kind of, like, the most important thing a lot of the time, right? Yeah, projectile fragile. They don't scale off anything that I have regards to scaling-wise. That's the only downside with these. So it's kind of like, what else do I want? And I have to get, like, buffs to put onto them to actually get anything out. This guy, we could just set this up to make sure we have a lot more energy. We'll have more damage output as well. I think adding more bounces on this would seem interesting. And maybe that as well. Oh, can you do one target module? Okay, fair enough. Increasing my strength doesn't do anything. The duration doesn't work on those either. So I guess we just go, like, hammers and stuff, or maybe, like, spikes. Yeah, let's do some spikes. And increase the duration of them. Get like 2 seconds worth of spikes and then repeat that process down the line. Then I could have like full block on everything. And then we got like anti-shielding on this one for like this sort of stuff. And then the other one can deal with like bigger things. It might be in for a long one here, so let's set this up. The main thing is my mines will eventually win out, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, eventually they have to go across the other side and that'll be it. We'll be here all day, folks. Oh, we got some poison. Nice. Kind of exactly what I wanted, in a way. So... poison. And poison. On this one, what are we doing here, then? I guess we do this just so we can have it going as well. I think getting the ricochet on it first is more important than anything else. And you want targeting as well if you can get it. Size of the action seems pretty cool. So I guess we'll put that on there as well. To combat. And we got someone that wants to do shielding and tentacles. So poison dude, let's go. Feel my really bad shuriken. There we go. That's a lot of poison. Like if I get in there, throw that at something, they feel it. They do feel it. Random, elite. I guess we just... I might just go elite at that point. Oh, we'll do random then. Okay. So, battering ram would seem interesting. Health and energy for charged. Health or... half all damage. Anything takes. This includes enemies. Pacifist. Interesting. Greatly increased creature size. All of your actions have -2 size. No, I think we just go pacifist on this guy. Just because that's going to be really good for that. And then this one we just go with the charged, because I think that's just going to have a better impact overall. This maybe having speed seems pretty good. Don't have any more levitation charges, no more... I guess we could go more bombs as well. So we'll do that. Take the bouncing effects. Take the speed. Again, I think we also take the speed. Just so like this thing is just going to rip and tear. That's the plan. That is the plan. I have no energy on this one. We could go with a dash. I think we just increase the health. And then do we increase my speed? Is my question. No. No. More spikes. So combat. And you've got shuriken, which you're just going to fire loads at me. And then create shields. If you're creating shields, we want to go Moody Molly. Yeah, I think they just throw so many out, and like, I think that's just like the point. I just can't deal with them. Like, if we get the poison on them, they're going to be gone, but I don't think we're going to get the poison on them. Like, ever. That was the problem on that one. Okay. Our own problems. Our own problems. We must learn to play better overall. Improved aim on this. That is exactly what we want. Really cool. And then more bouncy. No, increased size. Approach. Is that something I want? Not on this one anyway. I'm going to keep putting lots of spikes on. I think that's a good idea on there. I don't know. Maybe not, but I'm kind of thinking it is. Because then this will just like blitz through everything and hopefully deal a lot of damage to whatever's in its way. So like this doesn't seem good for it, but this one does, because this should literally just shred through and kill everything off. There we go. And then the mines will protect me from swarms and stuff. So I think we got a good one with that. Just need maybe a bit of extra HP to make sure we don't, like, completely die. He says we're getting more energy. And more size. Ooh, more size. And more speed. Ooh, and more ricochet. Ooh. Sorry. Absolutely terrible. Ricochet, size, speed. And I guess we'll just put more bombs down. Let's spread out some of the bombs as well, because, like, I think that's a good idea. Maybe. Who knows? I might be an idiot, so, you know, bear with me. Don't need energy on this one. I got spikes pretty much everywhere as far as it goes. And we could also do some tentacle stuff as well, just to kind of help out with any sort of transitional things. We could put delays on those if we want to also. So, yeah. Bombs and summoning guys. If you're summoning guys, we do this one because this will defend me better. Straight away, just like, yep. I can see why that became overpowered. Okay, I guess we're going random. I guess we'll do that one first, because that seems like the more dangerous one first. Okay, so we've got Swift. Venom, which I would want poison on this. Poison on that is also really good, so this one could go for it as well. All my actions have +1 duration. This is pretty much the thing I was looking for with this, so the duration would just prevent me from ever taking any other energy damage. So, like, get all of these, then I don't take energy damage at all ever again. So that's a really good strategy. All my projectiles have +1 damage and +4 speed. Don't need that. That seems good, plus the extra health. Just if I do get the hit on them with the poison, that's pretty good. The Swift could be interesting. No, the Gunslinger is also interesting for the exact same reason, so I might do that just because that actually does increase this by a lot. Because the main thing I want is just, like, increasing its damage as much as possible to get, like, lots of stuff here. Increase my speed would be kind of interesting. Apply Weaken as well. Don't have anything else I want from here, do I, really? That I can see. So I guess we just buy whatever we want, then. Don't have much strength, so maybe a Cleanse, just to make sure poison isn't an issue. And the same with, like, this. We want another one of these, just so we can, like, prevent stuff happening, and they get, like, maybe, like, 2 more. Other forms of defense would be nice, but we also could just, like, increase my energy again. Yeah, seems like a good idea. More damage. To combat, you summon stuff and have Shuriken. Shuriken is a problem, and I cannot deal with Shuriken. Really. And lots of other things and mines and stuff. The mines aren't much of an issue. I don't have energy-based stuff anyway, so I guess we just do this, and yeah. Ouch. 50 damage on poison. That's a lot of damage. It stacks up so well. Okay, so all I need now is just then, like, the Envenom on that guy, and then we're pretty much good. Cool. Don't need to put more poison on it, just need more defensive stuff if I can help it. Could go with another one of these on that guy. Ooh. Voila! I think we're pretty much almost fully invulnerable to energy. You have a Cleanse. Extra HP seems important, and then we'll just do a Tentacle, just so I have it. And then we'll go. You summon and have that, so we just want to go energy-based then with poison if we can, but with low shields we should be able to do quite well because you'll clean poison anyway, so yeah. This is the guy. Ouch! I took one hit and died. Yeah, strength was the problem on that one, I guess. I forget, like, contact is the issue with strength all the time. Not much I can do about it. My brain just does decide not to function the way I want it to. We took in that, so we have loads of those. We could increase the duration or something, but I think increasing my speed of these actually is probably a good idea. Just so they're faster. And then we'll see how it goes. Ah, that's a shame. I guess the lack of strength really did affect me overall on that. I think that was bad, though. I'm learning. I'm probably not getting better at the game, but I'm learning more things. I think that's what's important about it all. But yeah, we need to start thinking about how to kind of do all these other bits and actually like form a proper party, because my brain needs to do some brainstorming, so we may start doing that as well. But again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.